Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Final Fantasy 16. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Alright, last time I encountered Jill, met Cid in the process, and now I'm at the hideaway. Which I'm assuming, like, if memory serves me correct, it's like for the Brandeds. It's like a hideaway, like sanctuary for like the Brandeds. Yeah, don't ask me to explain it past that because I can't really explain it.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
Sorry about that. I just got a call from my dad in. So yeah. Um,
Right.
let's
I was
see what
hoping we might try
this
and
is all
solve the
about.
mystery of poor Clive Rossfield.
Uh,
A bearer of the Sambrequa Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her.
Sorry, my dogs were starting to
How
freak
could it
out
be?
and stuff. But yeah,
So, to save her neck, you slit your
honestly,
sergeants, then
it's
set your sights on
wild
the hills,
how
conveniently
um
forgetting how the Empire
Clive
deals
and
with
Jill
deserters.
go from
Because with that on your
friends
chop, my
to
friend,
wanting
we
to
both
Clive
know
wanting
you
to
won't be
kill
getting
Jill,
far.
basically, um, to basically lovers, which is honestly the weirdest segment of their
You've fallen a long
chemistry,
way,
like in
Lord
dynamic,
Rossfield.
is that they turn into lovers, even though the weird way that they met in the age gap, since Clive was like 16 and Jill was like 12 whenever they first met, if not younger. Judging by how well they clearly known each other. Heck, if anything, Clive
Well, let's have
likely
it said
held
that I'm a
Jill
poor
whenever
host.
What do you
she
mean to
was a
do with her?
baby, which has some
Do with?
pretty dark
Why,
implications.
nothing. Her life is her
Judging
own
by
now.
how long he's known her,
If I wanted
he's
to
clearly
use her,
known
do you
her,
think I'd be
and
talking to you?
Joshua's his brother, so
All
of
I want
course
to
he's
do is
known
help.
him a long time.
Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged.
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 30.
You know what? I've been thinking about this. Uh, Apparently, unfortunately, Chuck Norris has passed away, and all I can say is that I've seen a lot of disgusting things being said about his passing. Like, yeah, a lot of the things he's, supported wasn't necessarily the greatest, but Jesus Christ, at least have some respect for a dead man. You know? Like, you don't have to outright, like, respect him as a person, but Jesus Christ, at least respect him in passing. Like, Jesus Christ.
Years I've waited for this
That's
chance.
like a lot of the
Pathetic
stuff
and
is just
filth.
I've seen
Drunk
people
from a gutter.
say
Killed.
in like retaliation for Chuck Norris's passing is just flat out disgusting on a multitude of levels. Like Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Men that I can count. You're right.
Like
The
like come
Empire
on.
will not suffer a
Most of the
deserter.
biggest shows like from the
This
look
will be my best
particularly
opportunity.
like action shows like Texas
My
Walker
last.
Ranger I believe that's what that show's called.
Which
A
is
lot
why
of
you
shows
should
like that
join
wouldn't even
us.
exist without Chuck
I told
Norris.
you, I'm not.
And it's just
Interested,
flat out disrespect. Which, mind you, a lot of that stuff is probably some people's
One
favorite
of my
show.
scouts sent word there's a group of
Um,
banded fugitives
The
north
fact that
of
people
here,
are treating
in the
him like
Imperial village of Lostwing.
trash
Among
and
them is
passing
one
is
he
flat out
believes to be a
disrespectful.
dominant of
They
fire.
had all this time,
It's
just to
your
say
turn.
anything. Like, I've heard reports that it went back as early
Say
as
we
like
go and ask
the,
him.
the late 2010s. They had all this time and only
This
are
doesn't
saying
mean
it
I'm joining
after his
you.
passing. That is genuinely disgusting on a multitude of levels. Like, genuinely so. And honestly,
Right, ready then.
if I'm being genuine here, I hope those kinds of people suffer the worst kinds of punishments, like, imaginable. Like, I'm not asking them to get beat up or anything, but I just hope that they, you know, like, I just hope that nobody wants to associate with freaks like that, you know?
You'll find everything you need
Like, I
down
just
in the
hope
main
that
hall,
they
as
lose
well as other
any and
things you
all
don't.
bonds for genuinely
Have
just
fun.
being despicable human beings, if you can even call them that. Like, it's just genuinely such bullcrap how, you could just say one or two bad things that you later regret upon and then get seen as less than human or just something that you shouldn't even respect, not even in death.
Good, was
You
it?
know?
Perhaps you can help.
Like
Sid asked me to make ready for our mission.
I get it
How
if
does one go about
if it's
that
like
here?
really
Well,
bad.
yeah. There's always one
But like
place.
if it's something like, something
On second
as
thoughts,
simple as saying the
you
wrong
maybe wanna see
thing,
Blackthorn first.
that's a completely different story.
A blacksmith. To the forge it is then.
You know, like
Oh, wait, no.
I don't know how else I
You
could
can
explain
eat
it better
this.
than that. I'm just trying to
Blackthorn
find the
won't
right
take no notice
words,
of you otherwise.
but I genuinely don't know how
Anyway.
else I could really explain it past what I've already said. You know? Like, it's just genuinely disgusting. And
Are you
the thing
Blackthorn?
is, that has
Yes, I am.
become
No
stuff
time
like
for
that
idle
has
chatter.
become way
I'm
too
not here to
common.
talk.
Not
I'll
just
be
for
accompanying Sid to Lostwing and I
big
need you to
names like
supervise
Chuck
the agreement.
Norris. That's
You could be a company
crap like
goddess
that. Like,
Krieger
people
to
have
our
been
holy bedchamber
getting
for all I care.
way too
I'm
comfortable
not lifting a
talking all this
finger for
crap
you.
about people
Is
like
that so?
not even a few days after they die. Like, people get way too
Do you
way
want
too
that or
comfortable with
not?
stuff like that anymore.
I can
And it's
take it
just
back.
so vile, so
Damn you
disgusting.
goods. All right.
Like,
No need to be
like, it is
hasty.
just so
Let's
outrightly
have a look at
vile. I mean, come on. Valkyrie did that for her own brother not even a few weeks
I
ago,
doubt that lot could stand
whenever he
Angel's
passed away.
farts.
Like, I understand,
Bloody
you aren't
Imperials. They'd
forced to
rather
have a
see their
good bond with
bearers
somebody.
dead than kitted out
But
properly.
Jesus Christ,
do
have
what
some
I can
respect
as a favour
for
to
the
good
dead.
fight.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, at least have some darn respect. Like, that's all that
And the
should
belt,
really be
Caesar
expected is
Squire.
at least have a
If
little
you want anything
respect for the
else,
dead.
You bring your own materials.
You know?
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
But yeah, that's pretty much what all I
whatever
really
advice.
wanted to say on
Don't
this
let Sid
matter.
decide what's best for you.
Yeah. Let's just continue on with the game. But yeah,
I
as
suppose I
of
should
right
thank
now,
Kate.
there's like some other stuff that I need to get done at the hideaway. Oh, and also there's like, I think I'll see that weird stone that I was talking about in earlier videos
The gift wrapped.
pretty
You have
soon.
my thanks.
Like within the span of like this video, like by the end of this video, or maybe in the next, depending on how time works, like how fast I can go. Yeah, that is a lot of branded. And also, if you notice like any sort of discoloration that looks like a branded mark, that's because it is, and it can be removed through like some kind of like branded mark removal process. Like, see that lady in the back? She had one of those branded marks, and she had it removed.
We make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up.
That's why her cheek looks like that.
Well, You just gonna stand there? Someone
Might as well explain that
I'll
now.
get the bucket.
I
You can
don't
see
think
if
it ever
anyone
shows
needs
the
help.
outright process of how branded marks get
Wait,
removed,
me?
but I do know that it is like a process of like magic or something, or like, you know, some
the
kind of
hell
like
have I
skin
got myself
removal or
into?
something. I don't know. Like I do know, but all I know is that they can be removed.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Come on, Clive, just move. He clearly
It's
won't
Ty they're
last
looking
much
after, Jill.
longer if you just sit there. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, just move already. No need to sit there and just kneel like an idiot whenever you were told to
Your
move
friend
multiple
needs her
times.
rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
No, you didn't. You didn't say anything until the end, Clive. Jesus Christ.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
You know what? I've noticed that Nvidia is planning on adding like AI upscales to gaming in the future. Oh my god, that is by far one of the worst decisions you could ever make as any company. Is replacing anything and everything with outright AI. That is just by far one of the worst and dumbest decisions you could ever make. Like by far it is. Everyone publicly hates AI. Only the quiet minority even support AI in general. That is only the quiet minority. Anybody, almost everybody hates AI. Like whenever it comes to, things like that. Whenever it comes to taking the humanity out of things. Everybody hates that, or at least should hate that.
To many of the bearers who come
You know,
here alive
like
in this
I'm a
state,
YouTuber. I'm one of the main. I'm a big person. Like
By the
I'm
time
not
most
like
pluck up the courage,
like
they're already
I know I'm
taken.
not moderated. I know I don't make any money from my videos.
The name's Otto.
But right now,
You need anything?
like if I ever do,
You
that
ask
would just
me.
harm
Otto.
me in the
You're doing us no
process. That would harm
surprise.
me and
Do you know?
countless other people in the process.
Then
Not
Lady
just content
Karen
creators,
there
but
will
also
be more
artists,
than happy to
musicians,
help
and
you.
countless other people. Like
Right.
I don't see the point
Oh,
in Nvidia switching up
and
to
thanks.
AI so hard.
Be seeing you.
Like they were
Not
such
likely.
a major
I
player
won't be staying.
in
Alright.
like graphics
Well, for
card,
as long as you
which,
are,
mind you, would also
consider
affect
yourself welcome.
me and countless other
You helped us
channels
today.
because of gameplay
And
channels.
we won't
Like,
forget it.
because, well, graphics cards are needed for gaming. They're like one of the biggest components of that. And that honestly was by far one of the dumbest things to do. Switching up from graphics cards to giving it all to AI processing centers. That is by far one of the stupidest things you could do. Wow, I've only been recording for like 14 minutes. That is crazy. But yeah, that genuinely
I need
has me
supplies
ticked
for my
off.
journey
The
to
stuff that
Lost Wing.
Nvidia is doing. That
Otto said you could
genuinely
provide
has
them.
me severely
What's
ticked
that?
off.
Does
Like
the
more so than
newcomer
what
think
I
it
bet you
proper
could
to make
imagine.
demands of a poor
Like my
old
voice may
matron
not
before even
portray it
introducing
right now,
himself?
but oh my god, I am
It's
royally
Clive.
ticked off at that.
Well, Clive.
Like that is
I
just
hear that
like
dog
AI
is
is
yours.
outright killing
Since he
gaming.
followed Sid home one night, I've
I mean,
since
it's already
looked, his
dealt so
chin's
much
hooked in his
damage to the
belly
art
fat.
and music industries.
Though I suppose that's your
And
job
now it's
now.
starting to go to the gaming industries as well.
Him again.
Like, I genuinely hate AI for that.
Not again.
Like, it's already
Thank you
done
for
so
watching
much damage to
So,
animation,
were you gonna buy
art
something?
in general,
What?
music, gaming and so much other stuff. There's no way I could just avoid something like that. That is genuinely how I make my videos, is gaming. Like, most of that stuff is somehow all tied into gaming. And I'm just genuinely not even gonna bother with AI, like, at all. Well, turns out right now I don't need a new sword, because the Buster Sword I got, and also those other gift swords too. But yeah, AI genuinely needs to stay out of anything and everything that involves human interaction, like gaming, art, music, animation, stuff like that. It needs to flat out stay out. That is not something to be done by a clanker, by a computer, instead of by a person.
Just this once, mind. The
Uh,
stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
like, by far, animation, music,
Thank you, dog.
like art and gaming are all four things that are featured on this channel, mostly due to the gaming aspect. So yeah, seeing how much damage AI has done to all four of them actively hurts my soul in a multitude of ways. Like, it actively hurts it. Mostly because I've been a gamer and also an anime fan and a music fan for practically all my life. And seeing how much damage AI is doing genuinely hurts my soul in a multitude of ways. Wait, yeah, this stuff right here, is like that stuff I was telling you about earlier where I could, you know, do all the stuff with training, appearances, and stuff like that. Now, I don't need, too much, to be done. So let's go ahead and, get out of here. Wait. So let's go ahead and, do all this. I don't know how to get out of here. I think I just have to deal with all this right now. Wait. Okay, let's just end training. I did not see that at first. But yeah, let's just move on to a different subject for right now. Since I don't really need to worry about too much else to talk about, other than what's in the game.
Leaving already, are ya?
2
It's
potions
you on
whenever
the
I already
small
had a
slady,
full
Karen.
stock of
Always
them.
is.
Don't stop
Did
you
that just
going, does
use them
it?
all automatically or something?
This should be fun.
Right.
Alright, let's just head out. You know what? I always loved the concept of swords. But to be honest, I like having like a mixed and long-range based combat style whenever the time came to it. And honestly, that's something that Clive does technically with his fire and also uh his like his fire and his sword. That's like the main things he has. Also, I
There's a
will
good
be getting a
girl.
chocobo
Hungry, are you?
sometime in the future. It is through a side quest. But yeah, I'll try and get one if I have the time for it. Um, like in the future anyways. If not, I'll just do the side quest required off camera and in my own free time. But that's about all I do. Um, if I do have the time, I'll just do it on camera. Like, it is a pretty
Bastard
lengthy
blood flies
quest
everywhere.
line, but still.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
And at least Torgal gets to come with us.
There is a
That's
fine
good.
hound. Soon
Honestly,
take him
I
on
just want to give
really
Torgal
like.
some belly rubs.
To have you back,
I know that there's a way you can actually interact with them
Now, we don't have to be
um,
caught in the forest
and
after
feed them
nightfall.
treats and stuff,
I suppose
which
not.
I will be doing a lot because I love the little Torgal. Okay, fanning the embers.
Did I mention there'd be
Also,
deadly beasts?
okay, yeah, I get to play around with
Nothing a trained
Torgal.
assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're gonna be the best
You're
fed
welcome.
boy in all the
For that
lands.
and for your shortcut.
Yay! I gave Torgal belly rubs. I'm sorry, I just love dogs. I couldn't control my excitement there. I just love dogs. I couldn't control my excitement. I'm sorry about that. I just love dogs, and being able to pet them in both real life and in fiction always gets my hopes up. You know? Like, that's always been my favorite thing to do, is just take care of dogs. Like, I just don't know why I love dogs so much. I guess it's just their floofy little bellies or something. I don't know how to explain it past that. Let's just take off some of the ease of battling from Torgal.
We still have a way to go.
Well, one thing I really do like about this game is the fact that your party members don't really have health bars. Like, yeah, they can still be knocked over, but I don't think that they have health, like outright health. And that's one thing I really liked about this game so far. Like, from what I've played, is that you don't have to worry too much about your party members dying and getting knocked out in the means of battle. But yeah. Oh, come on. I've taken out bigger. With less, by the way.
What in good
I think I
Creator's
could
name is he
easily
doing this far south?
take that thing out. I mean, come on. I took out, what, that one giant tentacle mouth monster? In, like, one of the first videos I'd done on this game. Within this, with, like, at, like, level 5.
I didn't think it'd eat the dog.
And a weaker sword, by the way. So, yeah, I genuinely think I could take this thing out. Let's just go. I don't want to put Torgal at risk.
Stay out of its path.
But I know it's gonna have to inevitably happen to beat the game.
Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
Okay, let's just take out these weird plant things, the vampire thorns. Ooh. I get to take out more enemies. So, I'm level 12 right now. I meant to say level 11. I was honestly not expecting to level up right there. Like, in all honesty, I genuinely wasn't. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
How strong is Clive? Like, these characters have to be, like, really, really buff. That or it's just leverage. I'm going with the leverage. Being the reason how Clive could do that.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
Mind your head.
Wait. Okay, I still have one more room for one more potion. Now keep in mind, I'll try and use more items. I think that there's an ether item, and since there's no MP in this game, I think it just recovers HP. Oh, well, I don't know if this enemy can fly. I forgot how, like, every enemy works.
Be a friend of yours.
Like, yeah, there's some that I do know how it works, like bosses, for example, but other enemies, like generic ones, I've encountered so many of them that I genuinely cannot remember exactly how each and every one of them work, you know? Well, regardless, I already got it beat before it could do too much. Only 12 experience from killing a beast that big, that was only like a level below me. Only 12 experience for that.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Alright. I think I can, upgrade my abilities. Which I'm gonna try to do. Upgrade. I'm gonna try. Wait. Flames of Rebirth. I don't have enough points for that. So I can only upgrade the, learn that. So I'm gonna try and, unlock more abilities while I have the points for it. Mostly because, well, might as well do something while I have the time for it. Okay, let's try and master this. I'm gonna try and upgrade all my abilities right there whenever I get the points for it. I'll also, you unlock more abilities throughout the game.
It appears we won't be going this way.
And I'll try and upgrade those as well whenever I get around to it.
I'll admit I hadn't
But as of
considered
right now, I won't be able to. Alright, I know that this was a bit of a shorter video, and also I didn't get to finish off this area, but that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.